What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a video that's been pretty highly requested, and it was a review for the newish Milk Makeup Blur Liquid Foundation. I went to the launch party of this product, and ever since that day I've been getting requests to film a first impression / review on this foundation. So that's what I'm gonna be doing for you all today. No creo que tengo nada más que decir for the intro. So if you enjoy the video as you are watching, just give the video a thumbs up and let's go ahead and jump right in. So on my skin right now, I do not have anything besides moisturizer. I'm not going to prime my skin when I apply this foundation because they claim that this foundation is mattifying and that it's blurring. Those are two things that I look for in my primers. So if this foundation is supposed to do both of those things, I don't see the point in really wearing a primer. I'm going to go on the Sephora website right now and tell you guys exactly what they claim that this foundation does. So first off, it retails for $40. I'm on the Sephora website, and they have about 16 shades to choose from. They have neutral undertones, pink, golden, and then on the details here it says that it's a full coverage foundation and it's for sensitive, normal, combination, and oily skin types. Dry is not on there, so if you have dry skin, the foundation might not be best for you, but there are ways to make it work. If you are interested in trying it, you can always use very hydrating products before and after the application. As far as finish, it is a matte finish, and it's supposed to be an ultra weightless, full coverage foundation with an oil-free, silicone-free formula that lets the skin breathe. Essentially, this is a foundation that is full coverage, mattifying, pore minimizing, and it's also supposed to be lightweight at the same time. One thing that they kind of mentioned a lot at the launch party was the packaging. The tip of it is supposed to not allow the foundation to drip at all, and it's supposed to keep your foundation in the bottle, and it's supposed to also keep it the same color. It's not supposed to adjust the color. It also says that it's formulated without paraben sulfates. It's vegan, oil-free, gluten-free, silicone-free, and cruelty-free. And then it just tells you how they suggest that you apply it. So it says that you should shake well to activate the blurring microspheres, then apply 1 or 2 drops to fingertips or to the dab and blend applicator. They launched an applicator that is supposed to go well with this foundation. It's one of those silicone flat applicators. I'm just gonna apply it with a sponge and with a brush because I can't function with those silicone things. Like, I just can't. So I'm just gonna do it the way I normally do my reviews. Mine is in the color medium tan. They did color match me there at the event, but I feel like it's gonna be a little bit too dark for me. I'm hoping that it's not, but I feel like it is. We're gonna go ahead and work with the sponge first. It looks like it's dirty. I promise you that it's not. I washed it. It's just stained. And actually, I'm gonna apply it directly onto my skin. I was gonna apply it to the sponge, but I'm gonna do some towards the center like it says, and then I'll go ahead and blend everything out. Let's see if that's enough. The color actually looks okay. It doesn't look like it's gonna be too dark. It does look like it's covering pretty well already. And I haven't even finished blending all of it out. Maybe that's why, because I haven't finished blending. The color, yeah, it is a tad bit too deep, and it's very yellow. Just want to let you guys know that this was a mosquito bite. Just wanted to put that out there before you guys try to throw shade at me. Anyways, but yeah, the foundation, it feels lightweight. I don't feel like I have anything on my skin as I'm blending. It doesn't feel thick, doesn't feel heavy at all. But then again, the coverage isn't like extremely full coverage. I can still see myself going in with spot concealing or with a little bit more foundation where I feel like I need it, which would be around this area. The finish of it, it's not completely done drying, but it doesn't feel like it's a matte finish. It feels like it's a demi matte finish. As you can see, there's still a little bit of a glow going on. I do want to add more coverage to this side, But before I do that, I'm going to do the rest of my face with my Morphe M439. That way we can see if the brush covers more or if the sponge does. So I'm going to try to apply about the same amount on this side as well, just to give it a fair shot. So let's go ahead and blend it. I'm not mad at the finish. I like the finish of it. Even though I have oily skin, I like when foundations are more of a demi-matte finish. I feel like they blend a lot easier and they just go a lot better with my skin type. All right, and this is how it is with a brush. And I don't really see much difference as far as coverage goes or as far as finish. And you can see it on camera. It's definitely more of a natural finish. I wouldn't say it's completely matte. When I think of a matte finish, I think of like matte flat, like no glow at all. The coverage is about a medium to full coverage for me. It isn't a full coverage because I do have scars and I do have acne. If you have scars, you have acne, pigmentation, things like that, this is not going to be a full coverage foundation right off the bat. It will be if you don't have imperfections, and it will be if you don't have a lot of freckles or if you don't have pigmentation, acne, scars, things like that. But if you do, you might have to work with it a little bit. I'm gonna kind of build up the coverage, see where it goes from there. And I'm only gonna apply some where I do have the scars and the pigmentation. Okay, yeah. So adding that second layer does add more coverage and it doesn't look cakey either. I'm gonna put on the rest of my makeup and then I'll be back to tell you guys a few more of my thoughts. My makeup is all done now, and I must say the finish of this foundation, I keep saying it, but it's a nice foundation. Like I said, I still don't think it's a matte finish, full coverage foundation. That's just my opinion. On my skin, it didn't work that way. I did have to build it up and I did have to powder. And it just looked like more of a natural matte finish. Don't get me wrong, it's a really good foundation and I'm still gonna wear this foundation. It's just the claims that they make about the foundation and what the foundation actually does, they just kind of don't match. But I still would recommend trying this foundation, and I do think that this might even work for those of you who have more dry skin with the right products, with moisturizing and with using a hydrating spray, things like that. This is how it looks up close. And keep in mind, my camera does not have like a blurring, or I don't know, some cameras have like a blurring feature to them. My camera doesn't have that. This is how the foundation looks on camera and in person. I did apply highlight only in this area. I didn't apply here, nowhere on my forehead, and anywhere here either. And it still is giving me dewy vibes. I'm still getting that dewy look vibe. I feel like I'm gonna have to touch up throughout the day. I don't like touching up and I don't take my makeup with me. If anything, I just kind of blot a little bit, which is what I feel like I'm gonna have to do with this foundation. I'm going to take a flash photo, that way you guys can see how it looks. Right now it is 12:28 and I'm gonna wear the foundation for the rest of the day and see how it holds up and things like that. And then you guys will be able to see the flash photo right now. All right, I have to talk a little bit low because it's already late, but this is how the foundation looks like after quite a while. It's currently 11:49 p.m. So I've been wearing the foundation for a super long time. Keep in mind that they did not claim that this foundation is long wearing or anything like that. At least I didn't see that, but it did wear pretty well. As you can see, my skin is getting a little bit oily around this area, and the foundation is kind of separating around my mouth and around my nose. I don't know, it doesn't look bad, but it does look kind of greasy and just a tad bit cakey. Maybe that's because I applied more than one layer. If you have oily skin like me, you're going to have to carry a powder with you. You're going to have to blot. You're going to have to touch up. This isn't one of those foundations that's gonna stay matte all day long. Then again, I have been wearing the foundation pretty much all day. Like, I was running errands, I went to go get my nails done, I went to a party. Like, this foundation pretty much went through everything, and all of it is still there. I can probably blot, maybe powder a little bit to kind of take away any cracks, and it'll be okay. But I feel like it would cake up if I were to powder or anything or add products on top of it. I will be wearing this foundation a lot more. I just don't feel like I would wear it for like a long hot day. I would wear it for maybe an event or for a night out or something like that, but I wouldn't wear it to somewhere where I'm gonna be there for a really long time. And those are my thoughts, my first impression on the Milk Makeup Blur Liquid Foundation. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Any questions you have about the foundation, please leave them down below in the comment section. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, make sure to subscribe. The subscribe button is down below. You can click the bell if you want to get a notification whenever I upload a new video as well. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.